Thinking outside the box is a motto heard in various situations today, but in the business world it is a critical scenario to survive in today's ever-changing world. In today's business world, the appearance of today's worker is also changing. Did you know that between 36 and 40% of Americana have at least one tattoo, or that between 22 to 30% have at least one piercing? Research suggests that judging people based on their appearance affects today's business world and can be explored by delving into how employees with personal flair look to the average coworker, venturing into the effects that it could arise by judging someone on their appearance, and discussing how it affects the relationship between coworkers. Today we are going to discuss how judging people based upon their appearance affects today's business world. First, we will delve into what employees with personal flair may appear to look like to the average coworker. Second, we will venture into the effects that could arise by judging someone on their appearance. Third, we will discuss how it affects the relationship between coworkers. The days of suit and tie are giving way to comfort and style accompanied by personal flair. What is personal flair, you ask? It varies from person to person, but tattoos, piercings, and various hairstyles and colors are becoming the norm in today's offices. Most people conceal their tattoos and piercings because of the negative impact on their career, but most tattoos have a very personal significance to their bearers, and some piercings hold a cultural value to people. Judging someone without knowing their reasons for the symbols adorning their body is a loss of finding a commonality amongst each other. Sometimes people use tattoos to wear their figurative heart upon their sleeve. Each mark is a journey through life that the bearer wanted to capture and hold with them to the end of days. That person who wears themselves on their sleeves may be hiding from the fact that they have a brain in their skull. When the need to think outside the box arises, a person with personal flair may have the next big idea, but if these people are overlooked due to their appearance, that idea may never be presented. What is the effect in today's offices? In an interview situation, judging someone based on their appearance creates missed opportunities of creative and intelligent potential employees. In a meeting, that person with all the piercings may be the one that sees how everything connects and can inspire change. On the telephone, that employee with the pink hair came up with a creative solution to retain that long-term customer that was canceling their service contract. One commonality in all of these scenarios is that the employees live outside the proverbial box. Now, I'm not saying that someone without these attributes cannot achieve the same results, but the stereotyping of ostentatiously adorning people is that they are rebels and will never conform to the business rules. There is no good evidence between tattoo and low or even high intelligence among the general population. Have you ever thought to yourself why someone has those piercings or tattoos? Or maybe why they choose to dye their hair bright colors? I'm not saying go ask. You may offend someone with that closed-minded approach you have. But what I'm saying is put yourself in their shoes. Yes, you're possibly having a hard time imagining yourself with bright pink hair or a nose ring. You may even laugh at the thought of either scenario. Now put yourself in their shoes and look at yourself. How do you think they perceive you? You never thought of it that way, did you? Maybe you should strike up a conversation with them. Ask them what TV shows they're watching or even what books they are reading. You may be surprised at how intelligent they are or even what you have in common with that person. As you get to know the commonalities you have with this person, you may learn some of the reasons for this person's tattoos or piercings. For example, a cartoon tattoo that you see may reveal a meaning of how they spent their early years with their current spouse. Another example would be a person who has a word tattooed on their arm. It could be written in the handwriting of someone they lost. We go to work each day and need to deal with all types of people, whether they are coworkers or customers. Once people are able to step out of their offices and mindsets and experience vulnerability, they truly begin to feel what those around them are feeling. As I try to stress the importance of focusing on others and developing greater empathy, my question for those people is always, how can you walk in someone else's shoes if you never get out of your chair? Now that we've discussed what personal flair is, what some possible consequences are, and also how it affects relationships between coworkers, I'm going to leave you with some thoughts on what judging people based on their appearance could be a completely misinformed judgment of them. Tattoos, piercings, and extreme hairstyles and colors aren't just for the rebels and miscreants anymore. To invest time and money into them means that people are investing in themselves also. Most people have spent many years imagining themselves with a certain piercing or tattoo, or sometimes even a hairstyle. These are usually not just whims of a lost youth, but more of a reflection of how their inner selves who are open and are aware of possibilities outside of the norm. So the next time you're looking around at those office or even shopping, instead of turning your nose down at the inked person walking up the aisle, wonder what that person in the suit and tie is hiding underneath. Being judged on your appearance is almost bordering judging people on religion, or worse yet, their race. Yes, wild hair, full tats, and multiple piercings are choices people make. But would you rather have all the cards on the table, or wonder if a person is hiding that ace up their sleeve? You may be surprised what people conceal from everyone else.